But yeah, it does not look so pleasant out there today at all. It's been kind of a rough morning to get through. We've had heavy rain to deal with. We've been getting reports of localized flooding because of the rain as well. And something to keep in mind. So our grounds right now, the soils are still frozen. So all of this rain that we're picking up, it's pooling to low-lying areas, and then it's also going to run off eventually into our creeks and rivers and streams, and a lot of those still have ice on them. But with warmer temperatures than the freezing mark, we're likely going to start to see that ice breaking apart. So ice jams are going to be a concern going forward into this upcoming weekend as all of this water really begins to work its way to the creeks and streams. Now, let's take a look at the radar right now. We do have a flood advisory for all locations that you see here highlighted in this just thin green polygon that you're seeing, stretching from DeKalb County over into Kane County, DuPage, as well as portions of Cook County, just because of the ongoing flooding concerns that we have. If we zoom things in, right now the heaviest rain is stretching from the Palatine area over into northern Cook County, places like Winnetka, and then up toward Highland Park is where we're seeing the heaviest rain right now. But this axis of heavy rain, it's going to begin to dive to the south and the east. Watch here on Futurecast over the next couple of hours how we're going to begin to dry out. So I think by 4 p.m. we're likely dry in the city, but the south suburbs, northwest Indiana, you're still seeing some rain and possibly even some wet snowflakes mixing in as that cooler air starts to build into the region as well. But if you have Friday night plans, things are looking okay. Yes, it's going to be breezy. We'll have temperatures in the 30s, but notice how we should be drying things out by about 6, 7 p.m. or so. And then eventually, I think we very briefly are going to clear out at least some of the cloud cover for a few hours tonight. Skies are going to become partly cloudy, and then we become mostly cloudy again going into our Saturday. Temperatures right now sitting in the upper 30s to low 40s, and this is where we're going to spend the rest of the day, slowly working our way down to the mid 30s by sunset. And then tonight, we're actually going to be dropping down into the upper 20s. Your 5-day forecast tomorrow, we're in the 30s for highs, 37 degrees. I know that sounds chilly given that we've been seeing temperatures in the 40s and 50s. But average for this time of the year is 32, so we're still coming in above average tomorrow. We're going to be near 50 on Sunday. The record high temperature on Sunday for February 2nd is 52 degrees. That was set back in 2020, so we're going to have to watch that forecast very closely, but we could potentially be in record territory on Sunday. Then early next week, temperatures are going to be trending cooler again. We're just going to bounce back and forth between the 30s and 40s early next week. Futurecast. Again, the rain that we have right now, that's going to work its way out of here during the afternoon and evening. I think by 6 p.m. or so, most of us are going to be dry. We're still going to have those lower hanging clouds, but then we could briefly become partly cloudy tonight, tomorrow morning, waking up in the upper 20s. And then notice tomorrow how we really get that southerly wind going by the end of the day. That's going to be bringing in some much warmer air for us to work with by Sunday. Sunday is going to be mostly cloudy, but temperatures, I think we're still going to be right around 50 degrees. Then the cold front comes through, and that's going to usher in the cooler air for early next work week. Right now, here's the view. We have sustained winds right now, 32 miles per hour out of the north-northeast, a temperature of 38, and that's sending wind chill temperatures down to about 25 degrees. Tonight, 29. We'll have 10 to 20 mile per hour winds, occasional wind gusts as high as 30. Your 7-day forecast tomorrow, 37 degrees for your high. We're still mostly cloudy on Sunday, but high temperatures will be near 50. 40 on Monday, Tuesday. We're still dry, but then on Wednesday going into Thursday, we have yet another storm system that's going to be bringing mainly rain, but possibly some snow mixing in by Thursday. Sylvia.
All right. Thanks, Emily. A new record.